there is two solutions to that bridge. One will cost us 5 billion shillings, and they have designed how it's going to happen. The other one is going to cost us 50 billion shillings, and they have told us to make a choice between, are we going to do one that is going to cost us 5 billion? Are we going to do another one, or the other one that's going to cost us 50 billion?
Now, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your greatest support. Now, fellow Kenyans, I've decided to do this video. I'm out kidogo, but I really feel like there is something that we need to talk about because most of the times these things happen, and then we fail to address them, and then after failing to address them, we are the ones that we blame. Now we blame. Why have I decided to talk about this? I want us to look at this thing in two ways. There is something that is happening in this country that really needs to be addressed. And of course, some of these things cannot be addressed in the mainstream media because mainstream media people, they really hide a lot of things. They don't give out what is there. They don't say things like this because maybe it's normally out of fear of what next, or basically what is it that is going to be done to me after doing this, or maybe after saying this. But I really feel like there are several things that needs to be discussed. So before we talk about this, or before I discuss what I want us to talk about, let me humbly request you that if you're totally meeting for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can as well, like, you can share, drop me your comment in the comment section, tell me what you think, and where exactly you're watching this video from. Now, if you've been following, this is just a request before we get deeper into the discussion, fellow Kenyans. I've been having this request. Remember last month we did a project. We went and visited these children, as you can see in this video. These children really wanted our help, and I really felt like, let's help these kids. And then we helped them. We bought them food and everything, what we could afford. And then after that, the director requested that you guys, you've done a very wonderful job. We really thank you. We're just requesting that you can buy us paint so that we can make sure that because the government is planning for an inspection, we want renovation. Can you help us with the renovation? So I'm just requesting, guys, let's come together once again this month and make sure that we do renovation for these families, or for these kids, these children's home. Remember, they are not our brothers or our sisters, but they are our kids. They might not come from, we might not come from the same family, from the same home, but remember, they are kids, they really need help. So I'm just requesting, you have 50 bob, you 100 shillings, your 200 shillings is going to be of help, and it's going to make sure that at least these kids are safe. So just use the number on the screen, and please, I know very well that the hand that giveth is the hand that is receiveth. Let us just come together to at least help these kids to make sure that they are safe. Now, this is Bonita Media, and of course, my name is Boniface Awino. Let me say this. There are two things that I want us to talk about. Number one, I've heard William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, today at State House, talking about allowing the Corinos to go to State House. And according to him, he thinks that that is something normal. It is just a normal thing. Of course, it's a normal thing. Because the money that he's spending is his money. That is why he's saying that it's a normal thing. The money that he's giving the people that attend State House meetings, the money that he gives them for transport, it's his. So it's a normal thing. And maybe that is one of the ways that maybe he thinks that people are going to follow him. Maybe that is one of the ways that he thinks that people are going to vote for him coming in 2027. So according to him, that is why he feels that everything is normal. But I want us to ask ourselves, as a Kenyan citizen, as a citizen of this Republic of Kenya, is it normal? Is it a normal thing for a president to just say that, you guys keep on complaining about me allowing people to come to State House? Of course, State House is for everybody. And in fact, he's bragging that he has gone into as far as buying them land. I don't know where he got the money to buy them land. I don't know how. Is it 100 or 1,000 acres? I didn't 100,000, 10,000. I didn't listen to that part because it was really irritating.
Kuna watu wa kanisa walinitembelea hapa, watu ya kanisa ya Korino. Hao watu wa Korino niliwanunulia shamba hapa Nairobi, shamba ya karibu milioni 120. Tunajengea hawa college ya kuwafundisha. Sasa walinitembelea hapa tupange mambo, na sio ati walinitembelea mara ya kwanza, nimekuwa na wao mara mingi. Sasa juzi walinitembelea wakaitwa majina. Oh, hiyo watu ni wasaliti. Watu wamepelekwa na tumbo zao. Oh, sijui nini. Sasa mimi nataka niwaulize jameni. Yaani mtu anataka kutuamulia hata utakula chakula gani, utaenda kwa mkutano ya nani, utatembelea nani? Kwanza nyinyi mkinitembelea hapa, mko na haki ya kunitembelea, nyinyi ndio mmenichagua. Si ndio? Iko makosa mkikuja kuona mfanyikazi wenu? Si ndio mmenichagua? Mmenipatia hii kazi. Mkikuja hapa niwapatie ripoti ya mahali kazi yenu mlinipatia imefika, iko makosa? Ati mnaomba ruhusa ya mtu ndio mkuje munione?
Listening to the president trying to talk about people going to State House, and it's talking about it as if it's an achievement. One thing that I've come to realize, or one thing that I've come to understand with our Kenyan State House is that it has been turned into something. The president has turned our State House into something that like everybody can access it. Yes, it's supposed to be accessed, but must everybody access State House? Is it not a place that is supposed to be respected? Let's talk about that. Why is it that every meeting that wants to be held must be held by State House? Any meeting that the president feels like, I need to have this meeting, is at State House. It's not about, I've said that it's not a bad thing to have meetings at State House. But now, what is the essence of having these meetings? What is the main reason? What is the purpose of having these meetings? What are they helping with? Is there anything that maybe they are helping Kenya? Is it something that is going to change this country? No. But they keep on bragging about it. It is not a bad thing. But why say that? The second story, I've heard Gladys Wanga talking about this. And, I was like, okay, so what are you trying to say?
Sisi tumeona hii broad-based government ambayo wewe rais pamoja na the late baba mliweka pamoja. Na tunaona ni kwa nini. I've seen comparison of figures, but somebody should also compare equity. Ile maendeleo ambayo imeendelea katika kila kona ya hii nchi bila ubaguzi. Na sisi hatuwezi uziwa ukabila, tuuziwe uoga, tuuziwe utangamano, separation and division of Kenyans, because the broad-based government under yourself and my party leader now, Dr. Oburu Oginga, ni kuweka wa Kenya pamoja, every Kenyan, leaving no Kenyan behind, kila Mkenya asonge mbele. Na sisi tuko hapo, as a government we know where we've come from, we know where we are, and we know where we are going. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Gladys Wanga is saying that, when they formed the broad-based government, because since broad-based government itengenezwe, ama UDA na ODM kuja waungane pamoja, there have been a lot of benefits. This is my question to Gladys Wanga and those who are supporting the broad-based government, those who are in the two-term and all that. What benefit has this government given, or what have we benefited as a nation or as a country? Or maybe you as an individual from this broad-based government? Yes, they're talking about it. They're very happy about it. Since we joined this government, actually they're saying that they are going to work so hard to make sure that things work out. That the broad-based government. Remember when they were talking about 50-50. But my question is this issue of 50-50. How is it possible, or how are they planning to make it work, or how are they planning maybe to make sure that things like this will happen, or things like this work? Because according to me, I believe, and I'm sure, I'm really sure that it is something that is used to make life become difficult. Let me ask you this question. Gladys Wanga knows very well that her target is to become William Ruto's deputy president. That is 2027. That is why she's insisting on the 50-50. Remember when they were saying that UDA wakichukua president au anachukua deputy. Now, when talking about deputy, or Burudinga has been talking about tunataka power. They sing about power. Now, this power, is it going to come up with the? Are they not aware that this power is going to come with some repercussions, maybe to some with some things in it? Number one thing that I believe, or I know that is going to come with this issue of power, is that kuna wale watu ambao wanaenda kuumia, na wenye wataumia ni watu wa ODM, because suppose William Ruto says this is normally my assumption, and actually my assumption is normally right. I believe that this assumption of mine is right. If the president today decide that, okay, you ODM people, you are insisting of wanting to be given this deputy position, let me now give you this deputy position, because you really insisting you want this position, the 50%. Now, if I give you this, don't ask me any question if I decide now to give other tribes or other communities these other positions. And then now he takes Kalenjins, he puts there, he takes some Kikuyus, he puts there, he takes some Kambas, he puts there. It's a good thing. I want us to look at this thing this way. It's a very good thing. But what benefit is it, right now, the way they are saying that they're in the government because two CSS, that is Wanda together with Badi, are in the government. And then we also have Attorney General, who is also a Luo. So, this is the thing. Suppose things change and William Ruto says, okay, kwa sababu mmesisitiza kwamba hii ndio nafasi nyinyi mnataka nafasi ya deputy, achini ni wape, and then he decides to give them only that position. Unadhani hawataumia? Okay, where will these other people go? Let's say for instance, Gladys Wanga amepewa hiyo deputy position. Kina Oburu Odinga wenye wanapiga kelele wataenda wapi? Where will they be absorbed? Because once these guys talked about, once William Ruto talked about 50, they talked about 50-50. It means that ODM will get 50, UDA will get 50. What about those other parties that are under UDA? Are they not going to feel offended? Remember, Wetangula folded his party to join UDA. Musalia Mudavadi did the same. So are they not going to feel betrayed? These are the people. Are they not going to feel betrayed? Because William Ruto, they will be like, okay, tuliamua tuache party yetu ili tulete tuungane na William Ruto. Sasa William Ruto ameturuka akona ODM. Kunaendaje? Are you not feeling something strange? Because personally I feel like there is something strange, there is something fishy going on, and these guys are not saying it. But remember, I normally say that you cannot know the repercussion or you cannot know the consequence of something unless or maybe until you test it. And that's exactly what's going on. What's happening is this. These guys right now, as we speak right now, these guys, what they're doing is that they're trying to make this, they're trying to make sure, they're trying to push this agenda of, it must work. It can't just work the way maybe you expect it to work. It can't just work the way you want it to work. It must work the way people want it. Because according to the Constitution, the Constitution says that power belongs to the people. Remember, citizens are the ones that must make decisions on what is going to happen in 2027. You are insisting on wanting to become the deputy, you wanting the deputy position. Some people are working on how you. But the question is, what are the people of the country saying? What are the individuals? These thing must be looked at an individual level, individualism at a personal level. Now, as an individual, there are some questions that I have to ask. If you want to become a leader, we sit down, like we try to look at, okay, and by the way, this is what I normally say. I'm planning to venture into complete interviews with these politicians. But this is what I'm working on. Before I do an interview with any politician, if you've been in office, there are several things that we'll have to consider. Okay, when you are in office, what did you do? Yes, you are given that position, you are given that chance to lead Kenyans. What is it that you did maybe that can allow us to give you more chance? Same questions. Anyway, fellow Kenyans, that is just my opinion, and that is what I have for now. I would also like to know what you think at the comment section, but please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can as well, drop me your comment at the comment section. Tell me what you think and where exactly you're watching this video from.